And what's up, everyone? This is Crystal Clear 101 with another toy review. I have another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection figure. This time I am reviewing Raphael. Now, this is the front of his packaging. Now, here is the back of his packaging. Even though it's exactly the same on the back for every single figure, I know I'm sounding like a broken record so far. I'm still liking the presentation on these. I like the fact that they're using the original style cards for these figures. Now, enough about me talking about Raphael's packaging. Let's go ahead and get him out. Let's see how he is. Alright, now here is Classics Collection Raphael. That was packaging. And even though I know at this point it's not necessary to do a 360-degree view of the figure itself, because the base body for all these turtles really are about the same at this point, it's always nice to get a good idea of what the figure overall looks like. Now, the main differences really with Raphael here is he's got weapon storage on the front of his belt for his size. Now, on the back of his belt, he actually does have an additional sheath, I guess you can say, for storing one of his extra weapons. In other words, one of the extra weapons you get that comes on this little runner right here, you can actually store that on his back. From what I can tell, it's actually intended for this little dagger right here. Although you could put this little hand dagger in there if you really wanted to. But articulation for Raphael is exactly the same as the other two. He has a swivel head, swivel arm at the shoulder, swivel forearm, and ball jointed legs. And just like with Leonardo and with Donatello, his legs are already pre-positioned, and unless you have him in a very specific pose, then he's not going to be standing too well. Alright, now enough about me talking about the figure himself. Let me go ahead and get him equipped with his trademark weapons, his size. And here is Raphael armed with his trademark size. And you gotta admit, he actually does look kind of mean. After all, Raphael is the hothead, the more action-oriented turtle of the quartet. Now, as I stated, you can store one of his additional weapons on his back. And even though I am not used to seeing Raphael with anything other than his size, I gotta admit that actually does look kind of cool to see him with that little dagger around his back. But the only other difference I can honestly tell you between these turtles, aside from the color of their headband, elbow, knee pads, and all that, if you actually pay attention, each turtle is actually a different shade of green. In this case, you can see it's actually a reasonably bright shade of green. But aside from that, I think Raphael here actually just looks flat out sweet. So what is my opinion on Classics Collection Raphael? Again, if you're a hardcore Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan and you do not have the original Raphael or any of the original Turtles, this is the best time right now to actually get these figures. And are they worth the $11.99, the $12.99 that they retail for? My answer, if you're a diehard Ninja Turtles fan, then go get them. Because I know so far the only place I'm even seeing these is at Toys R Us. That's the only place where I'm really coming across these. And at Toys R Us, these are $12.99. I would prefer if these were $9.99, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not seeing these anywhere else at the moment. But if you're a diehard Ninja Turtles fan, you don't have any of the originals from 1988, then yeah, go grab these. Granted, the articulation is exactly the same, but hey, I personally don't care. These are still fun to play with. But if you want these figures, go get them. They're actually, even though they're 25 years old, they're still very cool. But that's going to wrap up my review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classics Collection. Raphael, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.